Hi everyone and welcome to my mum's channel, Mystic Mim Tarot. I will be doing this reading on her behalf as she's not well. In this reading, I will be using 3 decks and then concluding with songs. This is a collective reading, not a personal one, so please take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Also, flip the genders if you need to. There is no gender in tarot. So the Divine Feminine can be a man or a woman, and the masculine in this reading can be a man or a woman. Let's get started. I am a Casanova, a thief, a manipulator, a game player, a Pinocchio, a control freak, a time waster, a schemer, a hothead, and a stalker. I have aged rapidly due to being haunted by your ancestors. I can barely sleep anymore and I have huge bags under my eyes. She sends you the evil eye because she is threatened by your beautiful body, your pretty face, your level of intelligence, your psychic abilities and spiritual gifts, the way you are so lovable, your ambition, your big heart, your empathic qualities, and your style, your grace, and the way you are so composed. I got with her so that I wouldn't have to deal with my grief or emotions from splitting up with you. In other words, I use her. I have had a chip on my shoulder lately because I cannot handle the karma that has been dished out to me. I know that I am being haunted by your passed over loved ones, Divine Feminine, for the following reasons: the way I treated you, the secrets I kept from you, the way I spoke to you as well as behind your back, replacing an earth angel with a toxic karmic, stealing money and possessions from you, giving the karmic what I should have given you, tearing your heart apart, crushing your spirit, lying to you constantly to keep my secrets hidden, living a double life, future faking with you, secretly having a baby with her, then marrying her, ganging up on you with her and others, leaving you with kids to raise on your own whilst I'm out here playing in the streets, using mind control on you, abusing you physically, mentally, or psychologically, pursuing other options and satisfying my sex addiction, cheating on you with the karmic, then making out that you were crazy when you were suspicious of me, and finally, because I was a coward and I ghosted you, instead of sitting down with you, giving you an explanation and some closure like I should have done. The more you block me out of your life, the more fixated, infatuated, possessive, and obsessive I become. I am a conniver. I secretly plotted and conspired with this karmic to go against you, DF. I was a traitor. For a minority of you DFs, I used you as a beard so that society, friends, and family wouldn't think I was on the down low, living a polyamorous lifestyle. You are a whole new woman now than the one I used to deal with. I have turned into a stalker since you have walked out of my life. For some of you DFs in the collective, I have already shown up at places where I know you will be, such as your home, your workplace, your friend's house, your favorite restaurant, coffee shop, or other places I know that you frequent. I have been pursuing you obsessively to the point of harassment. I know now that you regret the years you wasted on me. DF, with you, I figured that what you didn't know wouldn't hurt you. I was a thief in your life. I stole your money, dreams, time, energy, and even your youth in some cases. I lied to you about the karmic I kept hidden from you, my other options, both men and women, my sexuality, the future and where you stood in my life, and the unconventional lifestyle I led and the drugs and alcohol. For you, DF, the issue wasn't that I am bisexual. The problem was that I kept it hidden from you and essentially lived a secret double life. For some of you DFs, I loved controlling you. I kept tabs on where you were at all times. I told you how to dress, when you could see your family and friends, and even told you what you should eat. To be honest with you, you are the only woman who has ever brought me peace of mind. It is your temperance energy. You are patient, balanced, you do everything in moderation, and you are gentle. You are forgiving, you have the Holy Spirit within you. I really stuffed up with you, the Empress, as you are the one woman who can live happily and abundantly on her own, not even needing a man to be fulfilled. She found evidence on my phone as proof that I still have unresolved feelings for you. It was old texts between us as well as photos you sent me that I refused to delete. She went nuts. Some of you experienced domestic violence with me and had to get the authorities involved. You obtained a restraining order, so I am not supposed to come anywhere near you. I don't feel for this karmic the way I felt for you, Divine Feminine. Watching tarot readings has kept you 10 steps ahead of both the karmics and my shenanigans. I wasn't loyal to you, nor am I loyal to the karmic. I understand now that I did a lot of sneaky things that really hurt you to your core, DF. I made loads of mistakes with you. However, I just cannot seem to shake you. I have constant thoughts about you and I don't know why. I was a phony because I pretended to be someone else and to have feelings or abilities that I didn't really have. I wasn't genuine or authentic. I am a time waster. I made so many empty promises to keep you, but had no intentions of giving up my toxic, reckless, dangerous lifestyle. DF, the lucrative offer that is coming your way is your Dharma from Spirit. Some of us masculines have been charged with several offences, including DUIs, money laundering, drug possession, assault and battery, and credit card theft. I am a manipulator. I use deceitful and controlling behaviour to influence and exploit you for my own benefit. I was skilled at recognizing and using your emotions to my advantage. For those of you DFs that shared children with me, I didn't pay you alimony or child support, or I didn't pay the amounts that I should have. I found loopholes to rip you off. I didn't want you to have any of my money after the breakup, even if it was going to the kids. I know that my terrible choices killed the love you had for me, DF. I lie to everyone, DF, including the karmic, my friends, and my family. I have a very short fuse. My anger outbursts scared you at times. You won't ever give me a reconciliation or a second chance. You don't even want to talk to me. I chose a Jezebel, and now I am feeling the consequences of doing so. The two of us are perfectly matched. We're both sick in the head, both have drug and alcohol problems, both have sex addictions, and both hurt innocent people for our own personal gain. It's like this love triangle still exists inside our house. You are the topic of conversations, arguments, and disagreements between the karmic and I, even though you have moved on and you're out of my life. It's crazy. You feel it is so unbelievable that I didn't have time for you, but I had plenty of time for the low vibrational karmics that I was hanging out with. I was leading a double life, and I never thought that you would put all of the pieces together, DF, but you did. I am bad to the bone. With us, it was like the bad boy F-boy met the angel. I blame tarot readings partially for our breakup. By watching tarot, you discovered everything that I was hiding from you, all of my lies and secrets. You became a private investigator who was on a mission to uncover the truth. Had you not watched them, we would probably be together today. You caught on to the third parties, the mind games, the never-ending lies, the STDs, and the coming out of the closet. At that stage, you were out of there. The karmic is determined to keep me stuck. It's so annoying. I feel like I'm in a prison here. She is constantly on my back, checking up on me. I'm sick of her jealousy and immaturity. In the beginning, you felt we had passion, great conversation, humor, and banter together. Yet you still felt I was emotionally immature. This was me love-bombing you to draw you in and create a bond between us. The love-bombing was over the top and addictive almost. The beautiful compliments and gifts, promises for the future, including holidays, the house with a white picket fence, even marriage and children. You got caught up in and loved the attention. That soon disappeared though when I knew I had you. I gaslit you to make you doubt your perception of reality. I twisted the truth, denied facts, and blamed you for things that weren't even your fault. This caused you to question your sanity at times. I have lost all divinity now. Spirit stripped me of my divine title when I used my free will to go down a karmic path alongside the karmic. I was your divine masculine, however now I am a fallen counterpart, a distorted masculine, and essentially a karmic masculine. I blew the whole assignment and lost my position in your life. I shouldn't have made the mistake of thinking that all women are replaceable. There are some women you don't meet twice in life, and this is you, Divine Feminine. I juggled you and the karmic because I wanted my cake and to eat it too. You realized I was bad to the bone only after you began investigating using tarot as a tool to do so. You did it because you had so many unanswered questions. Things weren't adding up and your women's intuition was kicking in, telling you something was off and fishy concerning me. I am in a jealous rage that Spirit is granting you an emperor because I messed up our connection. Divine Feminine, how on earth did you get where you are today? You are aligned with your life purpose, you are healing your heart, you are manifesting, you have Spirit on your side, you are ascending at a rapid rate, you are attracting abundance. Somehow you have received peace of mind. I wouldn't have a clue where to start with any of it. You were left wondering what exactly was this, a situationship, a karmic cycle, or a divine connection that went wrong, or simply a toxic connection. You will always be the best thing that has ever happened to me, even if I did screw it up. I am spying on you, Divine Feminine. For a minority of UDFs, you were unlucky enough to get yourself caught up with me because I steal divine energy and I also do a lot of spell work during the night. I am an evil warlock. I meet men and women on dating sites, then I steal their energy through sex, if they are divine, that is. Then I do black magic on them to have complete and utter control over them. If they leave me, I put spells on them to have accidents, become sick, lose loved ones. I am truly evil. This horrible experience with me helped you find your higher self, work with Spirit, have a rebirth, and get on your spiritual path. You cannot unsee what you have seen with me. I caused way too much damage. This time apart has made me crave you, whereas I feel you are now repulsed by me. Since you chose to close out that cycle with me and bond with Spirit, great things have been happening to you, Divine Feminine. I sealed my fate when I abandoned and betrayed you, Divine Feminine. You gave me a lot of different opportunities to make things right between us, but I never did. You have transmuted many negative energies throughout your entire life into blessings for yourself. That's how gifted you truly are. Being the empath that you are, you always sucked up my negative energy and consequently felt sad and defeated yourself. Some of you left me with nothing more than the shirt on your back. You were so desperate to escape my evil ways, you didn't even care about money. You just had to get away from my toxic player evil ways. I am in this state of mind right now. I am pessimistic, nothing goes right for me, no good will ever come to me. I will never ever get you back. No one truly cares about me. I will never get out of the rut I find myself stuck in. I don't have anything to offer anyone. You will never love me again after all of the suffering. My life isn't going anywhere and my future is bleak. Some of you DFs feel ganged up on by both the karmic and I. We were a team working against you. You stayed single, so you felt so alone at times, I imagine. It was 2 against 1. Tarot readers are sick to death of me coming out in your tarot readings, Divine Feminine. It is because I am clinging on so tight to your energy because you were my blessing. I insulted you by even involving you in this love triangle with the karmic and I. I have cursed my bloodline even further with my idiotic decisions. You have done things for yourself which are certainly working out for you. These include deciding to heal, telling your story, setting boundaries and honoring them, allowing yourself to outgrow things, releasing people, places, and things that hurt you. I never thought that you would catch on to everything. I'm shocked that you completely figured it all out. You are so much smarter than I ever gave you credit for, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I used scare tactics with you. Intimidation is also abuse, screaming in your face, mimicking you, insulting you, telling you I could do better, telling you were useless and good for nothing, mocking you constantly in an effort to make you feel stupid, controlling the finances, isolating you, and controlling who you socialized with. These were all various examples of psychological abuse and intimidation that I used when it came to you. I am angry and disappointed because I lost the jackpot, and that was you, Divine Feminine. I've been paying attention to the things you are posting online. They say that people who have done you wrong will always think your posts are about them. This is exactly what I thought. I still fantasize over your pics. I'm obsessed with your beautiful body. If only I had have taken the advice you gave me and the warnings you provided, I would never be in all of this mess that I am now. I couldn't reason with you, defend my position on many subjects, or explain my thoughts or ideas. All I knew was manipulation, guilt, threats, intimidation, and gaslighting. The more you tried to reason with me, the more I found ways to cause you even more pain and anguish. Your spirit team observed me hurting and deceiving you. They had had enough and wouldn't allow an earth angel to be treated in such a dreadful manner any longer. They pulled you away from me. You have it all: brains, beauty, a big heart, and you were a kind, loving person. I wasn't about to let you know that though. I wanted to keep you down. I wanted to keep your confidence and self-esteem down too. I have so many responsibilities now here with this karmic. I am actually jealous that you are free and that I am tied down with her. I turned my nose up at you in the past. Spirit put me in my place by blessing you right before my eyes. I have lost all of my abundance because I chose a Jezebel. I know I treated you badly and made way too many mistakes. I was superficial, arrogant, judgmental, mean, cold, and self-centered. I deceived you, lied, played games. I tricked you, and I ghosted you. I have become obsessed with how you live your life now. I try to get information about you from family, friends, co-workers, and even our children. You feel I got what I wanted back then by choosing this karmic. Now you don't want to hear about me having regrets, doubts. It's way too late and you have moved on. You woke up one day and had a sudden realization. The illusion broke. It was the Holy Spirit enlightening you. You saw me for who I truly am and what I had really been up to. You have prayed to God that I will leave your energy for good. I kept my third parties around as it has always made me feel good about myself when I juggle various people at once. My third parties that I had viewed you as a threat because I told them all about you in depth. They then went up against you, DF. My mother's opinion means the world to me. I rarely make decisions without her consent because I'm a true mama's boy. I ghosted you knowing that I still loved you, DF. I was just using men and women for money as I was in debt. You became exhausted from the back and forth, in and out, and up and down behavior with me. God has big plans for you, DF. You passed the last test, which was rejecting me this last time when I attempted to get you back. Now you will be blessed with opportunities, money, rewards, life upgrades, material possessions, and extra strength, peace, and confidence. If I could go back in time, I would. I wish I never ever rejected you for her, Divine Feminine. I'm sorry that I ghosted you, leaving you with no closure whatsoever. I have terrible jealousy issues that I cannot control. Your life improved dramatically when I rejected you. Whenever you confronted me with an accusation and I was guilty of it, my response was to become defensive and super angry. I hated that you began to discover my secrets. I honestly don't know how you got back up on your feet again after the state I left you in. I can't help but compare what this karmic does for me versus what you did for me. You did everything for me. She does nothing. I got the shock of my life when you finally decided you were done with me. I thought you would be there for me till the day I died. I have lost a lot of weight and I've been having trouble sleeping, DF. I turned you celibate, Divine Feminine. I thought that I could easily let you go and come back whenever I felt like it. DF, you are attractive, even beautiful in my eyes. However, I love that you are not vain. As much as you loved me, DF, you had to close the door on me as I am connected to this evil karmic. A part of you was actually scared of what this crazy woman could do regarding witchcraft. I definitely do love you, Divine Feminine. The problem is that I only know toxic love. My idea of love is distorted, obsessive, controlling, and I see you as a possession. DF, the thought of you giving your body to another man kills me. I was so self-absorbed, selfish, and arrogant. I love to play games. I come on strong, promise women the world, and make them fall madly in love with me. Then I ghost them to see if they will chase after me. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Divine Feminine. My communication suddenly changed, and that's what made you notice that something wasn't right and made you feel as though I was hiding things from you. I'm sure you think I have a hide, being in a live-in situation with the karmic, but constantly keeping an eye on you. I can't help it though. I wanted to crush your goals and dreams. You have lost trust in a lot of people now, DF, because the one you thought would never turn on you, turned on you, and that's me. The one you thought would never hurt you, hurt you. The one you thought would never leave, left. I wasn't afraid to lose you because I thought that no matter what, you wouldn't walk away. I got too comfortable with disrespecting you. Then you surprised me by finally walking away from me. I really didn't expect this in a million years, DF. In the beginning, I fooled you into believing I was a nice person. I did this by love bombing you and making you feel so wonderful by giving you compliments, telling you I loved you quickly. However, over time you discovered the real me. By then it was too late, as you were in so thick with me. We had shared assets, a home, and children. I slandered your name and assassinated your character after we broke up. I did my best to make you look crazy and delusional to others. My self-esteem is so low. The truth is that I never felt good enough for you. The solution to my insecurities was to put you in a competition with the karmic for me. Having two women competing over me made my ego so big and made me feel fantastic about myself. You were never meant to find out, DF. That's how selfish, egotistical, immature, petty, and foolish I am. You think that I am a lying con artist with no conscience at all. I wasn't emotionally available to you in the past because I was entertaining way too many options, and all it did was make me confused about what I actually wanted. I chose partying, drugs, sex, women, men, and booze over the unconditional love you had for me. I have learned that you can't win playing dirty. Karma is real. You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. I'm sure that one of the things you struggle to understand is why I hurt you so much when you did nothing whatsoever to hurt me. I was always sneaky and cunning, and you knew I was a snake. I denied everything you accused me of when you were right the whole time. You gained clarity regarding my indiscretions and my secrets. What I was saying to you and what I was doing to you did not match up. The karmic is an even bigger player than me. Having to deal with her playing me is my karma for how I was with you. I need to take a paternity test. This karmic gets around, so I don't even think this baby is mine. I love to have parties, affairs, hookups, and friends with benefits connections. I told our children so many lies about you and what you were like. I wanted them to side with me and not you. They didn't though. They have witnessed me doing nasty things that no child should ever have to witness in their life. All I gave you was breadcrumbs, inconsistency, lies, and mind games. I kicked my divine soulmate to the curb to then invest in a karmic soulmate. The player got played. This is what the karmic did to me. It has actually made me see the light. It was an awful way to have to be enlightened about her though. She's toxic and has made me broke, ruined my self-esteem, and I'm not well physically either. You thought I was your person, but instead I was your most painful lesson. You are still trying to come to terms with how two people can simply have it all one moment and the next be nothing more than strangers. I allowed the karmic to badmouth you and went along with it instead of standing up for you. I never had your back. I thought you didn't have enough and judged you harshly. Now the karmic thinks I don't have enough because she has bled me dry. What goes around comes around. I am so deep into my addictions now. I could do with a stay in rehab, to be honest. You feel that in the past, because you didn't want to lose me, you lost yourself in the process. You were mistreated, you kept feeling unappreciated, you were undervalued, you were put last, you kept feeling unhappy. Then you woke up and realized that no man is worth suffering for at the expense of your happiness. No guy is worth tormenting yourself over for the sake of making him happy. Losing me was how you got yourself back, Divine Feminine. When there was you, me, and the karmic involved, you made the decision for me and just left the scene. You walked away, not so that I would change or miss you, but because you knew you deserved better and you couldn't keep losing yourself and breaking your heart over the same person. People around me are saying that if I am over you, DF, then why am I constantly talking about you to them? DF, you are so inspiring and I love your upbeat, chirpy personality. I miss it. I don't want to do the shadow work. I'm lazy. I am a player and I'm still stuck in old patterns with not only the karmic but several other options as well. In the last couple years, DF, you have been tested more than ever. You lost, but you also won. You failed, you cried, you laughed, you learned, you loved, but most of all, you're still here. You didn't break. In fact, you're more powerful than you've ever been now. I'm so nosy, DF. I'm always in your business. For a minority of you in the collective, I have been begging you to come back to me recently, texting you and ringing you to get your forgiveness. It feels as though the tables have turned. Now you are emotionally unavailable to me and you are playing hard to get. I don't appreciate getting a taste of my own medicine. I've confided in other women over our connection. They got so jealous and put spell work on you. It's all my fault. I am being haunted by what I did and said to you. I tried to prove to you that I could get an upgrade on you. However, it blew up in my face, and now I have a witch as my other half. You wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole ever again. You are aware that I have reckless, unprotected sex out in the streets. I have been having so many dreams about you recently, Divine Feminine. This karma that I am experiencing is awful. It feels like it will never ever stop. I portrayed myself as someone that I really am not in order to win you over in the past. You chose the path of healing and self-love, whilst I chose the path of addictions and lust. You are so pretty in my eyes, Divine Feminine. I now feel that you are graceful and elegant, and you also have class, Divine Feminine. My ego tells me that you want me back and that you are jealous of the karmic and I. Your actions tell me that you have distanced yourself and you want nothing to do with me. Me just being in your energy blocked gifts from spirit such as promotions, inheritances, and real love. The karmic is with me now and is coming to the realization of why you had to let our connection go. She is seeing my true colors and realizing she didn't win a prize with me. She only won burden after burden. You were not crazy, you were abused. You were not stupid, you were manipulated. You were not shy, you were protecting yourself. You were not bitter, you were speaking the truth. You were not hanging on to the past, you were damaged. You were not delusional, you lived in a nightmare. You were not weak, you were trusting. You are not giving up, you are healing. I guess I overestimated your love for me and underestimated your strength and resilience to live your life without me in it. I can see you getting a lot of attention. I want your attention. I constantly had you feeling insecure. The cheating had you wondering what was wrong with you, why I would continue to do it, and what did that other woman have over you. In the past, you fought for this connection. You needed me, and there is nothing you wouldn't have done for me. Now you're on this spiritual path and you want nothing to do with me. You wonder why I hate spirituality now? It changed you. I am getting constant reminders of you wherever I go. It's unbelievable. I see your name, cars like yours, women that look like you, and synchronicities everywhere. I feel as though I am stuck in my head, being tortured about all of the mistakes I made with you, including the lying, the cheating, the betrayal, the mind games, the manipulation, and the overall mistreatment. I will never ever, for as long as I live, forget how special you made me feel. I have photos hidden in a secret app on my phone of you so that she doesn't find them. I have written so many texts to you and then deleted them. I presume that you are fed up with me blaming the karmic for me choosing her and for mistakes that I clearly made. I miss you whenever I hear one of our songs. I know I must have scarred you because a lot of you DFs remain single to this day. For some of you divine feminines, I pretended to be religious and righteous in the day. However, at night I was a devil stuck in so many addictions. I lied to you because I didn't want you to know how promiscuous I was and how little self-control I really have. My impulsivity gets me into a lot of dangerous situations. I know that I hurt you so much. I am stuck with my own kind now. You are way too sweet and genuine for me. You deserve someone with better morals and priorities, someone that has more to offer than I did. I was very sneaky. I used your reactions to what I had done to you in an effort to make you look crazy. I only told others half of what happened and conveniently left out my actions. I know now that it wasn't your job to fix me, change me, parent, or raise me. You wanted a partner, not a project. The karmic and I are both low vibrational, opportunistic thieves who lie, cheat, and steal. We are a match made in hell, DF. Divine Feminine, now that Spirit is guiding you and you are on the right path, you are receiving life upgrades, more material wealth, new relationships including your new soul tribe, surprises, and most importantly of all, peace of mind. DF, just know that the gut feelings you had were your guardian angels alerting you to what I was actually up to. My childhood trauma has resulted in me having a sex addiction. I am so ashamed of it. I loathe myself, DF. I rejected an earth angel. DF, you always had my best interests at heart. You're a sweet lady with a heart of gold. I told so many lies. We got on like a house on fire until you discovered them. Now you're a queen of swords. I'm angry that justice is playing out now and I am reaping what I have sown. It is so creepy how all of the things that you predicted actually happened. I'm speechless, DF. Even though you are the high priestess and you know what I am attempting to hide, I still can't bring myself to tell you the whole truth. I hate that you appear to be over me when I clearly am not over you. I often sit and wonder what things would be like if I had have made different decisions. I desperately need your forgiveness. I prayed for a woman like you, then when I had you, I took you for granted. Deep down, I'm really insecure. I just act like I'm full of myself. I regret not giving you a proper love offer. I sacrificed an angel for a karmic demon. I am in a bad place since we broke up. I'm abusing drugs, alcohol, even doing pills, and I'm completely reckless. DF, I hide money from her. She's a vulture. My upbringing is the reason for my bad behavior and decisions. I spiritually demoted myself. I rejected my blessing. I've been paranoid about exactly which secrets of mine that you have uncovered. I've been reminiscing over how much you loved me and how well you treated me. I have tried to make you jealous to see what your reaction is and check if you still love me. I kick myself now because I hurt the only person who truly loved me. My guilty conscience is killing me, Divine Feminine. I promised her that I wouldn't come anywhere near you, DF. I don't know if I can keep this promise though. You were like the sun in my life. You brightened up my day. Now my life is dull. I can't stop overthinking this situation. I'm tortured with thoughts of what could have been. I know the level of love you give, DF. I don't want any other man receiving your affection. You were my happiness. You brought so much joy to my life, DF. I regret letting such a beautiful, smart lady go. I walked away from you and directly into karma, DF. I was catfished and I'm ashamed of myself. I destroyed every bit of trust that we ever had. I am a Pisces for some of you. I know that I keep making mistakes and I never learn. The blessings left when you left, DF. I shouldn't have taken your love for granted. I'm sorry for putting you in a third-party situation. I know that it was selfish of me to make you wait for me. I ask myself, why would I hurt someone who went out of their way to love me? I didn't understand that you were walking directly towards your destiny with or without me. Now we will get various songs where the lyrics resonate with how the masculine feels about himself now and his behavior. Time Waster by Yiga. Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago. Reminiscing by Little River Band. I'm Living in Shame by Diana Ross and the Supremes. Brilliant Disguise by Bruce Springsteen. Against All Odds by Phil Collins. Life in the Fast Lane by Eagles. Jealous Guy by John Lennon. Jar of Hearts by Christina Perri. You Don't Miss Your Water by Otis Redding. A Taste of Your Own Medicine by Ben Kidson. What Goes Around Comes Around by Justin Timberlake. There's a Ghost in My House by Dean Taylor. Control Freak by Copeland. Master Manipulator by Larry June. The Pretender by Jackson Browne. Toxic Lover by Logan Alexandra. Smooth Operator by Sade. Yesterday by the Beatles. Issues by Julia Michaels. Chameleon by Marco. What I Put You Through by Connor Maynard. Mr. Self-Destruct by 9 Inch Nails. Crazy by Niles Barkley. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Coward of the County by Kenny Rogers. And It's a Sin by Pet Shop Boys. Now we will get songs where the lyrics explain how the masculine feels about you now. Survivor by Destiny's Child. Better Off Without Me by Jack Savaretti. Happier by Ed Sheeran. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. She's Out of My Life by Michael Jackson. How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Pictures of You by The Cure. The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get by Morrissey. Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. There Must Be an Angel by Eurythmics. Bedroom Eyes by Kate Sobrano. Infatuation by Rod Stewart. Miss You Like Crazy by Natalie Cole. Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCartney. Private Eyes by Hall & Oates. Angel by Madonna. Best I Ever Had by Vertical Horizon. I Want to Kiss You All Over by Exile. Healing Hands by Elton John. Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this or found it interesting, please like, share and subscribe.